There's a car shield plan for you. Best of all, plans are month to month and come with a price lock guarantee. That's protection that goes beyond the mechanic shop. I have saved over $8,000 total. Car Shield keeps America driving. Call now.
If your vehicle is out of warranty, don't drive another mile without calling Car Shield. Waiting until your car breaks down is too late. Call for your free quote on protection for up to 5,000 parts and systems. Call today to lock in 2025 prices while you still can. Call 800-354-4583. 800-354-4583.
Finished my chores. Ready for my allowance.
Your life is way better than how I got paid for chores. All we going those loans? Really paid off. That was not radical.
Bring your family into the financial future.
Menopause isn't a mystery. With Bonafide's clinically studied hormone-free solutions, experience fewer hot flashes, less feminine dryness, greater intimacy and satisfaction. Bonafide, relief for every woman.
Experience the charm of Florida in the southeast United States with American Cruise Lines. Cruise past the timeless coastal towns of Charleston and Savannah to the sun-kissed shores of Key West and the Gulf Coast. Witness local wildlife and explore exclusive island retreats while you discover historic harbors that help shape our nation. From the comfort of our modern American riverboats, you'll enjoy elegant staterooms, private balconies, and exceptional regional cuisine as our gracious onboard staff ensures that your voyage will be unforgettable. Begin your journey today with the leader in U.S. river cruising. Visit AmericanCruiseLines.com or call for a free cruise guide. American Cruise Lines, celebrating 250 years of America.
He's having trouble communicating with you about that. Let's talk some more about these meltdowns. When did you first notice Tanner having these big meltdowns? Well, I thought it was freaking first.
Oh my God.
So much more violent. It would, you would like hurt yourself in the head real hard.
Welcome back to Court TV Live. That was Tanner Horner's mother testifying earlier in the defense's case about Horner's troubles with communicating. This has been a theme in the defense's case. In the Tanner Horner penalty phase, attorneys are calling witnesses trying to showcase to the jury that Horner's mental capacities led him to commit this crime. But will this sway the jury to save Horner's life during this penalty phase? Well, earlier today, Horner's defense called a psychiatrist to the stand to testify about the family's mental history and her evaluation of Horner himself.
Historically speaking, what kinds of diagnoses has Tanner had over his lifetime?
He has had over his lifetime Asperger's disorder, autism spectrum disorder, as the diagnostic category changed.
Yeah, Asperger's is autism. They used to call it Asperger's, it's not call it autism.
He has had ADHD.
When they used to call it, like I remember autism like a long time ago.
Well, that was when I was reading up on it. They would call it Asperger's in like the 80s and 90s.
That was also medical records.
I remember autism in the 90s, so it might have been in the transition phase. But I remember this dude I knew, he was autistic. Man, it was the late 90s. It was the late 90s. I was in high school. I was getting ready to go to college.
Potentially middle school, he was prescribed what we call stimulant medication for ADHD, Metadate, and Concerta. He's also been prescribed Strattera, and that was prescribed quite recently prior to this offense. He's been prescribed several antidepressants, sertraline, which is Zoloft, mirtazapine, which is Remeron, and fluoxetine, which is Prozac. Also bupropion, which is Wellbutrin. He's been prescribed 2 antipsychotics, although it appears that those were prescribed more for sleep disturbance than any actual psychosis, olanzapine and quetiapine.
Dr. Ryan, are these medications consistent with the diagnoses that you saw in the record?
So what
Yes.
three dots?
I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some of the specific instances that you've read about in the records. I want to turn your attention to the records for Millwood in 2018. Do you
Click the
recall
three dots on your
instance, or
broadcast.
do you recall why Tanner was admitted to Millwood in September of 2018?
By his girlfriend. He indicated to her that she should look at Facebook, because he was going to. She was living and found him unconscious. And the police were called. And he was involuntarily admitted to want to go. He was in the hospital for about. I will turn your attention to records in 2022. Trying to determine whether or not body incredibly and he is prepared for medication and he also seen a therapist.
And we're one second.
I recall, but I don't recall. But he was diagnosed with major depression recurrent, ADHD, and prescribed antidepressants, 2 antidepressants.
Right.
After scheduling the stream on your YouTube, Facebook,
Anytime anybody complains
click
about their cell
three
phone,
dots.
President Lincoln's speech in Springfield was like a prophecy. He warned of the tragic consequences of a civil war. He said, a house divided against itself cannot stand.
Are you James Toriyama?
Yes.
You're under arrest.
Under arrest? What's the meaning of this? What charge? What's going on here? Why am I being arrested?
Yankee Stadium seating arrangement. All right, is that correct?
González fue
You were weak.
Now it ain't me, it being your birthday and all.
It was the other way around.
Supposed to be putting all this stuff on the Word doc for auntie. Send it over for her.
For what?
In our joint email, all the room numbers. I'm supposed to be putting them on one page because it was coming over on like 3 pages for her.
Yeah.